Leave me alone, Nancy.
I know him too.
My name Patrick. I'm an addict. I know y'all hear the name Raheem all the time. I was given that name in 1990 in the California Youth Authority, and it means merciful. And it kind of fit my character, so I was given that name. But I just started using it. Anyway, try to make this short as I can. Pretty much born and raised in Watts. Father wasn't around, typical story. Grew up in the gangs. Mother was on, drugs. The streets embraced me. In and out of juvenile hall, camp, YA, county jail, prison, like typical, nothing too much different than pretty much this whole room that went through. Nothing special, about my situation. The only thing special is I'm clean today.
That's right.
I graduated, inpatient.
You earned that.
It wasn't easy. I was here 10 years ago in Fred Brown, but I was up under AB 109 probation. I came out of prison, and my dad been living out here for probably 30 years. So I wanted to be out here close to my dad. So when I got out the pen the last time, not this time, the last time, I had my probation, pay my rent for Fred Brown. We used to go to the vets and have our meetings upstairs, get our little papers signed, but I didn't have a sponsor. I didn't have to write no auto. I didn't have to do no letters. And I did a whole year of that. No dirty tests, no violations, no late coming in for curfew, no none of that. Thinking, I did a perfect program. And when probation was up, I didn't have no money. I was waiting on disability at that time, so I didn't have no money to pay, self-pay. And Roxy, she didn't really have a position for me at that time. Shit was kind of tight back then, 2013, 14. And I had to push. And I wasn't prepared for that. Within, say, 7-8 months, I was in the penitentiary. I had an 18-year sentence for a nonviolent crime with 85%. I'm out here 8 years early right now because of George Gascon and these little enhancement laws that changed. I'm not even supposed to be on the streets until 2032. So while I was in there doing this little time right here, I was feeling guilty, I ain't have my recovery. I fucked up, but it wasn't that. I was in AB 109 housing type, pretty much I started out RBH. When I did this little 8 years, God bless to get my freedom. My dad getting older now, so I said, fuck it, here I go again. I want to be back in San Pedro, back around my dad, back around this little community. I said, let me get back in Fred Brown before I relapse, so to say, because I got 8 years of no cocaine. So I go online and look to see, can I get Fred Brown number? And the little pictures I saw, I said, damn, Roxy sure came up. I said, we didn't have all that, it was hard back then. And I called, talked to Chris, didn't know who he was. He said, man, give me 5-6 days and I'll get you a bed. I said, all right. Called one of my friends, stayed close by, and I stayed with him for them 5-6 days. I'm at the wash house, and Raul's wife, she in there, she overheard me and my partner talking about me possibly coming back in Fred Brown. Oh, I can help you, I work there too. It was just, things was happening, lead me back here. I was in my neighborhood probably for about 4 or 5 days before I came out here. And I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. And I seen a bus coming, a little dash bus, and it was turning on 92nd and Central. And I seen it, and I looked back in my hood, and I jumped on that dash. Look where I'm at right now. When I got out here, I got my bed. That went well. Even had a couple of issues along the way, but I still kind of just, stayed with the mission. The mission was, let's get this sobriety before I fuck up. Clean time with no work, without working these steps, is nothing. I come off 19th Street, and over there where we at, people can say what they want, but we be putting in work. And my auto was 50 pages. They took my phone for 6 days because I was taking too damn long. We really was digging deep, digging up all them little skeletons. That's what the auto do. You dig up your skeletons, then the letters. Now you writing out some shit you might still be holding on to. But what I noticed was auto was long, the letters was less, then step 2 was less, 14 questions. Step 3, 7 questions. And then I worked my way down to a fucking daily journal. That's all I had. And then I graduated, and here I am up here sharing, right? Now it's maintenance time. I done been to Cabrillo Beach already. I was invited. It was cool, to sit out on a Saturday morning on the beach in the sand, lawn chairs, chilling, having a meeting. I go to a Lino club, like shit, every morning at 7 o'clock, get my little obligation out the way, and then I start my day. Now it's time to put in practice, right? So once you get your inpatient, you get your auto done, your letters done, now it's time to start living it. It's not that hard out here. You just gotta stick to your mission and don't deviate, because it's a lot going on out here in the world, right? And you be feeling like deviating. You be seeing shit and seeing people and old friends. You can't do that. You gotta just put your head down and go when the fuck you going, and get there and get back. Point A, point B, real simple. This program taught me acceptance. Sometimes people gonna get at you and tell you some shit, you ain't gonna like it. And, when they took my phone, that shit hurted for 6 days. And I didn't say a fucking word. I just took that on the chin, like, all right. Many a times you're gonna want to give up. Don't. That's just your old thinking. My sponsor had to tell me, I called him one night, like, man, I'm going through this, and this. And he said, motherfucker, you been having them feelings, but you was loaded. Now you sober and you feel that shit, huh? And I said, damn, probably so. That's probably what it was. Like, you're going to have emotions, feelings, and all kind of drama. I missed my daughter's graduation. I missed like 3 funerals. It was all kind of shit going on when I did this 90 days. I didn't leave. I see the brotherhood and sisterhood in this program. And outside this program, when I'm going to Cayuga and all these different places for meetings, that's what I'm starting to see. We do need each other. We can't make it out there by ourselves. Something bad gonna happen. I'm steadily hearing news of people that was, helping me through the program. They gone. That shit don't sit well with me. Some people be laughing and joking like that shit funny. Matter of fact, 3 people that was close to me and helped me get through my work is out there right now. That shit ain't cool. It ain't funny. This is serious. This is a life or death situation, especially with this fentanyl and the weed, the cocaine, the heroin. That shit will kill us. So if you think you got one more run in you, you might die. I don't want that high. I'm good. It ain't that serious to where I might die just to, go there for a minute. So we came this far, keep pushing. Why play? Because it ain't shit else out there. It's hard out there in the streets, man. It's hard. Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I hear you. Basically, this program work if you put in your own work. Just tell the truth when you writing your own shit. It's your autobiography. What the fuck you gonna lie for? Don't worry about the audience sitting there hearing you read it, because they got to do the same thing. He might hear yours today, but you're gonna hear his tomorrow. And that's why I see where they say, I was in recovery with him and I was in the house with this man when they got 20, 30 years in the program. That's because we bear our soul. The little 12 of us that was on 19th Street, now we friends for life. They need anything on that road, I'm there, quick, fast, walking, whatever I gotta do. And that's how this fellowship works. Period. We need each other to make it out here and to keep what we got. And the only way you gonna get it, like I got it, tell the truth. The fuck you lying to yourself? Your auto is your shit. Try to hide something and hold on to it, you're gonna be getting loaded, not thinking about that shit. That shit really gonna be in your subconscious eating at you, and because you skipped over it because you didn't want them to hear about it. Don't go out like that. Just write that shit down, submit it, and you're gonna feel like a weight lifted off your shoulder. It's that simple. Thank you for letting me share.